Evening Red, 5:19 p.m. Saturday, the 18th of January, 2025. In the background, you are doing the live. Had a bona fide here. Yeah, you had a ring up about church and state. You had a ring out about the church. Well, the church is just corruptible because of the men who use it who are also corruptible. They think they are absolute. They think they are pure. They're not. They're just as human, screwed up as everybody else. Struggle is the only thing we know about concerning about our faith and our belief in God and Jesus. We are not absolute because if we are absolute, then we are true fanaticisms, and we've already seen too much of the fanaticisms trying to overcome everybody else's wills, and sometimes they consider themselves a government state. Have we not read enough history or understood about human history at this point that even religion has a direct influence on state governments? Consider the empires of ancient days. There's a lot of them out there. They used their own religions to rule. Even the Roman Empire wasn't immune to it. Neither was the Greek. Actually, Greek never had an empire. But they actually were dealing with the Egyptian days. Egyptian Empire, Mesopotamia, I think. Uh, we're dealing with ancient times that used faith to force their will upon others. Christianity was the same way. So we cannot hold Christianity as absolute and pure in piety. Because unfortunately, you have humans frail, screwed up, ego driven, power mad at times, who use the fear of religion down people's throats. Dark Ages come to mind? Lord, dude. Did Christ ever foresaw this one? I mean, Christ was born in a time where we had the Roman Empire forcing their own religion down other people's throats. The Jewish people had their own faith. As long as they weren't interfering with anybody else or pushing it down anybody else's throat, they were still allowed to use it. King Herod was not pushed that badly, was he? Pontius Pilate was just a Caesar rep over there. But even Caesar had to do something about Christ because the people were pissed off about it because they were motivated to do it. Not by religion, but by stupidity and ego at this point. I don't know what the hell their major malfunction was, but the group of them you know, got into the crowd, started saying, "Yeah, kill him, kill him, kill him." Even Christ knew this one. He knew it. He knew it. You had to see it. You had to feel it. Even God knew it. That's why Christ was there. Despite our own damn frailties and our own damn insanity, we're going to be trying to. Christ and God were still trying to save our asses. So I can't stand it when people start saying about faith and government should be hand in hand, or faith should be ruling or guiding governments. No, the church has to stay away from government. Has to. We are not going to be getting into another Holy Roman Empire situation here. No way. No, no, no way. I am not having this damn thing happen in my damn lifetime. If somebody's going to be telling me I have to use faith to influence govern the consent of the people, I'm going to say no. Actually, I'm going to flip them the bird on that one. Church has to be separated from government. They can assist, but they cannot influence in any way, shape, or form. In the United States of America, we have a separation of powers, but unfortunately, we keep forgetting that. And that's what pisses me off even further on this stuff. I'm pissed. I'm angry. Yeah, I'm angry at what the hell's happening these days. I'm angry at what the people have chosen. Folks, I'm too angry tonight. Stay on. Pause. As much as I would love the repartee and the exchange of communications at this point, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I I am trying to put this into a words, into a perspective that I can understand, and right now I am not. Yes, I can think about all the stuff that's happening right now, but I am seriously pissed off. Besides the Trump world happening at this point and people trying to force or trying to allay gentle persuasion and pressure in this damn thing, I feel like I'm one of those kind of people that's pushing back on this one, shaking my fists at God and just say, what the hell is going on? Not getting a response back. At least not the one I'm perceiving at this point. People can try to send prayers and requests and everything else like that. Well, when I have people going to stress that we have to have religion over government, that we have to have a pressure of God over the people in the form of a government, and we need this now. And indirectly having people, other people that we're familiar with, trying to relay that to us, directly or indirectly. I get pissed. I'm angry. I feel like saying to those who are putting the pressure on, what the hell is your major malfunction, numbnuts? Oh, I could use a lot worse language than that, Reverend. It's like I want to smack every damn head I see. I said, didn't Jesus ever taught you anything if you said that you're a Christian at this point, but you don't even bother to read the damn Bible and see what the hell's going on? What did he want in the first place? He wanted us to be kind and loving and be gentle and help these people out and pray for these poor dumb bastards who don't know their frickin' way at this point over here. But you have to keep promoting that we have to have the church forcing people left and right. You don't even bother to study frickin' history at this point. Ah! I feel like turning into Johnny Torch from the Fantastic Four and just go flame on, just go flaming on everything. That's so damn stressful. I don't think God ever wanted a situation in the first place. I think we are totally deluded at this point that we don't even recognize the damn things in front of us right now that should scare the crap out of us, but also calm us down a bit, what we need to figure out, what we need to understand, and why we need to calm it down. I cannot deal with clergy who are going to try using government in any way, shape, or form to relay their own policies, their own interpretations, their own way of thinking, and saying this is the only way and deal with it. No, I don't think so, Scooter Boy. If this is going to be happening, we're parting. I go to church to see if there's something I can latch onto for some hope. Disagreements are one thing left and right. But I can tell you one thing, once you get the damn anger bud, it's hard not to find a target. It's hard not. It's hard. And being distressful at this whole situation. I'm starting to understand more and more about the damn lone wolves out there. That's horrifying in itself right there. Guided by a pure principle and going fanatical at this point over here, and then going thermonuclear. Is this what we're getting ourselves into, Reverend? Christ never wanted this thing in the first place, neither did God. It's unfortunately human will wants this damn thing to satisfy their own damn ego. Damn puppets. Being manipulated by a puppet master there with the strings and stuff. And we're dangling around. Hey, well, somebody's fucking pulling my strings at this point over here. I want to take a baseball bat to his head. But even I have to keep remembering what Christ kept saying at Gethsemane. There was actions with swords trying to protect Jesus against the Romans. And Christ didn't even want the bloodshed in the first place. He was just like Gandhi, and Gandhi was just like Christ. Gandhi was definitely human. That's why I try to take to him more. At least I can understand his failings and his frustrations and how he was dealing with things. He inspired me. No matter how much anger and frustration, no matter how much indifference and ignorance people are being forced upon, showing that level of malevolence back isn't an answer in any way, shape, or form. That includes if I'm going to be throwing a church at a government, say, here, deal with it, guys. No, the church and the government have to stay separate. They have to. They have to. That means if the Holy Catholic Church has to stay the hell away from any kind of empire, they got to. That means if our many churches and faiths out there, including the Christian nationalists, who still want a theological government, I'm going to have to be the schmuck that keeps reminding these assholes that history happened. But people want to forget. They don't want to learn. They don't want to know about it, Reverend. No matter how many times we keep trying to educate the poor dumb bastards. No matter how much I would want to smack them upside the head. We have the chaos. We have the confusion. We have the storm to deal with. And nobody is liking any portion of it. This ain't revolution. This ain't the rapture. This sure as hell ain't whatever the hell it is. But this is another thing that human beings have got to live through and survive. That's one thing holding on to faith for courage. But I sure as hell ain't throwing faith into a government system and saying faith is going to run the government. On that one, I part ways. Anybody's going to be making a suggestion about that, they're trolls. I don't deal with trolls. Not in any way, shape, or form.